For the snake eyes task, you will be given this initial bit of code. This code might seem a bit odd initially, but I'm going to explain how it works. You'll notice that there's two variables at the start of the program, dice1 and dice2. Both of these are getting assigned a value. You can tell this assignment because of the equal sign next to the two variables. Now they're being assigned with something called math.getRandomNumber6. Well, math.randomNumber will basically pick a random number from 1 and whatever number you put in there. So if I wanted a random number from 1 and 12, I'll just change those two numbers to be 12. Now, as you know, all dice have 6 sides, which is why I put the number 6, because it will then pick a random number between 1 and 6 to represent the rolling of a dice. I then just simply print out the two values as I did in the previous task. In order to do Snake Eyes task, you have to be able to check to see if they've rolled a 1. Let's see how we can do this with one dice. So if dice 1 is equal to 1. Now, if statements allow me to make a decision. In this case, the decision is dice 1 equal to 1? The condition, as is known, must be either true or false. If it's true, it's going to run the code inside the if statement. If it's not true, it will skip over it. In order to complete an if statement, I need to put the then command, and then I need to write the code I want to run if it is true. So that's going to be a text window. Oops. Text window dot write line. You rolled a 1. Okay, just something to do that. You then must always finish off an if statement with the command end if. This basically tells smallbasic that you've finished with all the code inside your if statement. So let's run it. Let's see what happens. I run it once and it rolled a 3 and a 2. Notice that it didn't print out you rolled a 1 because we didn't. Run it a few more times and hopefully, yep, there we go, you rolled a 1 and a 3 and it says you rolled a 1. Now, if I wanted to check to see if they're both equal to 1, I can do a second check. I can type in the word and then do a second condition, like this. I can then enter what I want to say, and then press run. Now initially, it's going to look like it's not working because, obviously, it's very rare to get snake eyes. You might have to run this code quite a few times before you get both dice equal to 1. Once you've got this code running, you might not be able to get snake eyes because it's all random, but once you've got this code running and you're happy it's working, you understand it, have a go at the challenge task. The challenge task is a bit more difficult and requires you to do more conditions. In order to do the challenge tasks even better, you may want to watch the next video, which will explain to you how to use 2 extra features, which is known as else if and else.